Yo, it's another fucking podcast with Bill, James, and Tig's Excellent Adventure. Today we're going to talk about
Zaza Pachulia, stop being mean. Just stop it.
We're going to talk about Blake Bortles getting his goddamn cashola.
Little NBA drama happening.
Yep, Mark Cuban is irresponsible as shit.
Mark Cuban, stop it.
And we're also going to pick our dream team.
What's your dream?
Put it in your comments. Put it in your ear. Put it in your ear. Yeah, that sounds good. Put it in your ear. Clear my throat's unnecessary. That's right, people. It's another fucking podcast. Yeah. It's your boy, Bill, James.
James Haley.
That's right.
And Eric, Mark Tig.
Yeah, baby. And it's your favorite show, your favorite podcast, number one podcast in all the motherfucking history sports.
Fact. That's a fact. And don't fact check that, but that's
Bill,
a fact.
James, and Eric. Oh, no, yeah, he's Bill, James, and Tig. Excellent Adventure.
With a crazy, amazing new graphic. Shout out to
Joe Remorowski. Thank you for all your hard work. That logo is great. People are finally clicking on us.
They
I
call
feel
him
like now.
Sweetfoot Joe.
Dude, does he have a Twitter or an Instagram? Dude,
I think you can follow
shout out to Joe.
at J Remorowski on Instagram, I believe, and I don't know what his Twitter is.
Dude, amazing fucking graphic. I'm blown away. It looks official as fuck.
That's
making
right.
us look good, Joe. We
Who else
appreciate
we got a
that.
shout out? We got a couple more shout outs. Shout out to DJ Ready C. He's got a new clothing line, designs. It's ready-made designs. You can Google that shit. Look it up on Instagram.
Get ready, get made.
Do.
It's RDY MDE Design. RDY MDE Design. That's
Write it
ready-made
down.
designs.
Fresh.
You know, and they got some dope ass. I'm gonna show you guys because you right here. They got some dope ass.
Oh, nice.
Wakanda.
Oh, nice.
I
But
would
it's
buy
the
that.
Wu-Tang-
Some
Wu-Tang
Black
Wu-Tang
Panther
Clan.
love.
Black Panther. Ooh, you know what I'm saying?
If you haven't seen Black Panther, please go see it. It
He be
is
changing comic
real
book shit
good.
up and making it dope hip hop shit. Go check that shit out.
It's a crossover.
Yeah, lived up to the hype. I love Black Panther. It was great.
So anyway, let's
Great,
get into some sports.
Before sports, just real quick, just thoughts and prayers to all the families who lost anyone in the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas high school shootings. Just want to throw that out there real quick. It's a shame that this stuff keeps on happening. And real quick, have you guys seen the Jonathan Martin post? What happened with that?
You told me about it yesterday. I looked it up.
Yeah.
Chilling.
Okay, so Jonathan Martin, the lineman, got bullied incognito.
By Richie Incognito on the Miami Dolphins.
some
when he
other
was a
guys.
rookie.
Right.
Yeah. Complained about it to the league and became a big thing. And it wasn't right. Like, he definitely got bullied.
He got bullied.
On that team. Listen, there's ways to handle that. And
What did Jonathan Martin tweet? What did he say?
he tweeted a picture of a shotgun with shotgun shells and then at specific people. One of them, I think, being Richie Incognito.
And a caption.
Yeah, and the caption that said something like,
It
the
said-
only choice that you have when you're being bullied is to either get back or
No, it's-
suicide.
Yeah, either suicide or revenge.
Or revenge.
Suicide or
with
revenge.
a picture of himself
when you're being
with
bullied.
a gun.
You know what the other thing is? Quit getting bullied.
Quick getting bullied.
You know, this is because
just for-
everybody has a lot of shit to say about bullying. But let me tell you something. I got bullied like crazy when I was a kid. You know what I ended up having to do?
Crack open the mirror.
Put hands on somebody.
No.
I was bullied as well. And listen, yeah, I fought a lot when I was little and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I know that Jonathan Martin has some mental issues, and I think he's getting treatment for that right now.
I think he
I'm
checked himself into a hospital.
It was just like chilling that kids that may have been looking up to Jonathan Martin and following Jonathan Martin saw that message, and that's terrifying that some kids read that and thought those were the only two options to deal with bullying.
Because he was the voice of a guy who got bullied, right? And then, he blew up and he's like championing this cause.
But he really wasn't the voice, though, because
he was to at least a lot
he
of
was
people.
a big voice of someone that was dealing with bullying.
Sports Entertainment News made him the voice because he was really just trying to avoid the entire situation. We got to remember, this was the news who broke that story. the incognito story. He didn't come out and go, I'm really sick and tired of this. He quit the team even. Like, this guy was emotionally unstable before he was on the team, according to everyone else on the team. We're forgetting Richie Incognito wasn't the only one who was bullying him.
Yeah, no.
He was just the white guy saying nigger.
Yeah,
that's the reason he got in trouble.
Jonathan Martin was not the only person in that locker room getting bullied, too.
Because it's a lot of dudes who are soft. I'm going to just say it. It's a lot of soft dudes who are in the NFL and the other sports who really shouldn't be there because of the climate that in that kind of it's like being a gladiator.
No, I agree.
And then you're now the softest dude amongst the gladiators.
Right. I agree. Like, you hear stories of Michael Jordan like yelling at teammates and even punching teammates, and people are like, "Oh, he shouldn't have done that." People need to realize athletes are professional athletes because they're not wired like regular human beings. They literally have a different level of killer instinct, and that's why we watch them, because they take it out in their sports and perform at such a high level that it's amazing to watch.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I just want to real quick just say how disappointed I was that was what was
scary
ended up being posted and stuff like that. Yeah, there's other ways to stop bullying people.
Jonathan Martin, we want to say to you, call us. You know what I'm saying? Call me.
Or hang out with us.
Call me. 205-873-0593. Call me. If you need somebody to talk to, you know what I'm saying? We can work this out, because I know what you're going through, brother.
Yeah.
I know what you're going through. But you know what? I can show you how to work through it. Also related to Jonathan Martin and the Dolphins. Well, not to Jonathan Martin. It's just a good segue. I also got bullied for being broke, and I found in the Lost and Found a jacket that I had. And also another jacket that did not belong to me, which was Miami Dolphins starter jacket.
Ooh,
that's expensive.
I put that shit on.
Those starter jackets are nice.
And all the niggas see me with it on, though, and was like,
"Wasn't that the Lost and Found? That ain't yours."
I'm like,
"Fuck you.
It's a come up.
It ain't yours. You wasn't grabbing it by Lost and Found.
Someone lost it and you found it.
Finders keepers." I don't think that's how the Lost and Found works.
I kept that jacket for like 8 years. So, what we gonna break down first? We're gonna break down. Y'all got any NFL news? Oh, we forgot to shout out Josh Martin.
Oh yeah, shout out to Josh Martin.
Thank you for liking stuff on our Instagram page.
Yeah, go Jets.
Go Jets. Thanks, buddy. He's our first athlete. Appreciate it.
Oh, shit. And shout out to, I don't know, Jets cheerleaders. And so let's talk about
So Blake Bortles got a new contract.
I can't believe we cannot stop laughing through this part. Like, we cannot.
Let's be
serious.
Blake Bortles got a new contract.
Blake Bortles of the Jacksonville Jaguars received a contract of how much was it? It was $50 million guaranteed or something like that.
It's a lot of fucking money for a quarterback who can't throw.
Blake Bortles can't throw the football, really.
He can't throw the deep ball is all. He can throw, he just can't throw the deep ball yet.
He's tough as nails, though, man.
And to anyone who sure, he's tough. Hey, anyone who plays in the NFL is tough. I'm not going to talk shit about anyone. But anyone who brings up the 2016 season where he had a crazy stat season, he got all those touchdowns when they were getting blown out and all the defenses were playing the prevent defense and just like letting them get all those short passes. And Allen Robinson had 14 touchdowns.
Allen Robinson crushed it.
Yeah, because they weren't guarding him.
Also, I believe,
the teams were already up by so much. It was an anomaly of a season, and
let's not forget about how good that defense was too.
I do not think it was an anomaly.
Blake Bortles getting all those stats.
I think for us to criticize this heavily, at first I was like, they shouldn't have did that. But then I thought about it. We sit here and we criticize teams for not having good quarterbacks, for not having any quarterback serviceable for shit. They have one, and they would be stupid not to pay him. And the only reason I liked this signing was because it proves me right. Proves to me that A.J. McCarron will be getting $20 million. And it proves to me that Kirk Cousins will be getting a max
Oh
contract.
yeah.
Oh,
If Blake
Kirk's getting
Bortles-
paid,
yeah.
man.
So
He's setting the market.
you will be seeing some serious dollars being thrown at the two quarterbacks we've been talking about for the past couple
I just
weeks.
think if all you need from your quarterback is to hand off to Leonard Fournette, you don't have to give him all that money. But you're right.
It's like 26 and a half guaranteed, I think.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna tell a billionaire how to spend his millions. So you're right. You're right there, Bill. I apologize.
I mean,
Yeah, fair enough.
I wouldn't do it, but it's not me. It's the market.
If they want to roll with Blake, though, I mean, it's 3 years.
And they made the playoffs.
Exactly.
The team likes to play for Blake. They're playing as a unit.
If you're gonna bet
that's
on yourself,
really important.
like Joe Flacco did, you look at what Blake Bortles did. That's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
He bet on himself. He said, "Look, this is my contract here. I got to ball out."
But
And
Joe Flacco has an arm. He can throw that deep ball.
Joe Flacco, unfortunately, that's all he has.
And
Yeah.
Flacco's wacko.
He's a fucking wacko.
Is he still on that big contract?
Yes. Yes, that's why the Ravens can't
contract was
afford to
crazy,
pay
wasn't it?
anybody
Yeah.
else because they have paying him
Yuck.
way too much money.
That was terrible.
That's why their defense is terrible. And
Well, hopefully the same thing doesn't happen to the Jaguars if they don't get strapped for cash because of this signing. I hope they keep Allen Robinson.
I want Allen Robinson. I want the Bears to get Allen Robinson.
no, look,
He's tight.
Blake is
Why
not
not?
hurting them at all. They did this perfect. You got to remember, Tom Coughlin's running shit over there now. It's not a terrible organization no more. They paid him for only 3 years. That means
That's true.
2 years. That's really only a 2-year contract.
Yeah.
The first year he's playing himself into his second year.
year.
So what do you
Great
think
signing
about?
by the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Good luck, Jacksonville.
well, I won't say great
luck
signing.
with
I'll
that.
say good business move.
I think
Good
they make the
business
playoffs
move.
next year.
Yeah, good business move.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the playoffs.
Also, because to me, Blake Bortles is the modern day Eli
that
Manning.
defense is
Oh, yeah.
that good, too, that it can carry that team
Yeah.
with Blake Bortles running the offense.
Let's quit talking about the Jaguars.
All right.
Let's talk about some other quarterbacks.
Can't believe we just talked about Blake
Let's talk
Bortles.
about Case Keenum.
Case. Oh, what are the Vikings doing right now?
They're trying to sign Kirk Cousins.
Cousins, yes, exactly.
Well, hold on, because
They haven't done it yet. Not
do they
as
still
of right
have
this second.
Do they still have Sam Bradford?
Yes,
And
under
do they
contract.
do they still have?
Actually, you know what? Sam Bradford's contract might have ran
Bridgewater
out.
was just released into the
Bridgewater.
free agent
Oh, okay.
market.
He was?
Yes. Today.
Awesome. Today. That's
Yeah.
breaking news for your ass, fellas
So
and ladies.
yeah, Case Keenum made the playoffs.
So-
Another guy.
But it's getting disrespected.
I don't think they want Case either.
Case Keenum had a better percentage with less time playing. He played 4 less games than Kirk Cousins. He threw for 600 less
Yeah,
yards.
both.
than Kirk.
They're letting both out into free agency.
Case Keenum too.
Both.
Wow.
Yes.
Case
someone's
should be
gonna-
Case
Oh,
should be
yes.
getting re-signed by the Minnesota Vikings. It's a travesty he doesn't get re-signed. He brought them from the depths of hell. They were in hell.
Yeah, someone is gonna sign him and get a great quarterback, probably for a lot less than
Kirk Cousins is
Blake
the
Bortles.
Vikings. They could win a Super Bowl with that team.
They should have won the Super. If to be honest,
I mean, not to take
if-
anything away from
See, Zimmer
Case
is sitting
Keenum,
there
actually.
thinking that Case Keenum cost him the Super Bowl. I know that's what he's thinking, but really, Mike,
Yeah.
my man, Mike, bruh, this is your boy Bill. You fucked up the Super Bowl. You are a defensive-minded coach who went in and got
slaughtered.
slaughtered. Your defense was the best defense in the NFC. You got slaughtered by the Eagles. Nick Foles.
Yeah.
You were the reason you didn't get to go to the Super Bowl and the Patriots didn't get to destroy you.
What team would be a good fit for Case Keenum?
Case. Denver?
Denver, everybody keeps saying Denver because
Denver
they got
just
no
needs
quarterback.
anything,
A lot of talent.
Where else? I don't think the
I like Denver,
Jets will
Kansas
dump the
City.
bank out for him.
I like the Giants.
They're rolling with Eli. They go re-sign Eli.
He's doing the whole Kobe thing.
They gonna re-sign Eli. But I think if Eli leaves, is that what we're saying?
Oh, no,
Eli's-
he won't leave. But if they wanted to make a decision,
I think
Why
Case
can't-
Keenum's options.
Why wouldn't Eli leave?
Because he's a Giant for life.
yeah. But do you think Case Keenum would do better on that team?
No,
Really?
Nobody's going to do well on that team. That team sucks. The Giants suck.
Passing to Odell Beckham.
There, they suck. How many years have you
Keenum
seen?
could be better than Eli Manning.
Eli Manning didn't have Odell Beckham or
Giants.
Brandon Marshall or any other wide receivers this year.
Yeah, he had. I'm saying, base it off the last season.
Just based on last season, I guess.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well,
They
anyway.
have no offensive. They have no offensive line. They didn't have an offensive line for the last 3 years. That's why Eli Manning has looked pedestrian. So I don't think
listen,
you put him.
I mean, granted, I would
put him in Kansas City. I would put him in Denver, like you guys said.
Well, we've only seen Case Keenum have one good year.
He had a good year with the Rams. The Rams were a terrible Jeff Fisher offense.
I mean, that's true.
Look what he did when he got to a real offense, man, with real talent. I seen the dude live, man. Dude is really out here balling. He's really out here balling.
Jeff Fisher had Nick Foles too, and he became the Super Bowl MVP.
Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles.
And then when he left, Jared Goff went off. Maybe Jeff Fisher should try another
look
sport.
at what.
Foles won the Bulls.
Yeah.
Goff got off.
Yeah.
Well, look, we got to go ahead and quit bullshitting. Nick Foles was able to win those games and the Super Bowl because Alshon Jeffrey and LeGarrette Blount.
Where's LeGarrette Blount gonna go?
Is he
Probably back to the Patriots. He like going back to where he liked the Patriots. He does.
It's fun to follow LeGarrette Blount hopping around.
I've been following LeGarrette Blount's career since he
Winning
punched that
Super
dude
Bowls.
from Boise State in the face.
When Garrett Blount knocked that dude down.
He knocked him out. I've been following his career ever since.
Why?
Man. Why? Because I knew he was going to be something special.
No, why did he punch him?
Oh, because I'm so glad you said that. 'Cause now I get to go
Oh,
into
man, this was a great moment.
We're going to have a segment where we call Bill's Story Time.
Yeah.
I think that's called.
Now,
College football almanac here.
This is Bill's Football Almanac. Okay. People, you might remember Boise State starting the season out playing Old Oregon. I believe it was at a neutral site. Oregon's supposed to be national championships this year. That's their plans. National champion. They lose first game to Boise State. Now apparently there was a whole bunch of Twitter back and forth going on with LeGarrette Blount and some Twitter and some members of the Boise State team. Boise State won the game, and one of their defensive players runs over to LeGarrette Blount, who is just heartbroken after the loss. He still got his helmet on, walking off the field.
It's a very emotional.
And the dude walks over to him. He goes,
How about that Twitter page, bruh?
What?
and LeGarrette Blount looks over as the dude walks away. He's just laughing like, and LeGarrette Blount, whoop-ah!
In the back of the head?
No, punches him straight cold.
Right in the face.
In the face. Knocks
Right in
him
the
straight
face.
the fuck out.
Dude,
and
LeGarrette Blount is a huge dude.
and starts the biggest fight in college football history.
If you haven't seen it,
He
you
knocks
should
out like
YouTube
two
it.
more
I gotta
people. He
look at
punches,
LeGarrette Blount fight.
That's
talks some shit to some
hilarious.
fans. He's like throwing shit. Oh man, it was amazing.
I bet he felt better
YouTube
after that.
You might have to put that in the link.
I never
might have to put
forgot
that
who
in the YouTube
LeGarrette
link.
Blount was after seeing that.
Never.
That's
and I was like,
awesome.
and he got suspended for the season for that. And then went on to play the last game of the season in the bowl game, I believe. Whatever bowl game they had, he played in that
I think
game.
I remember that.
And then went on to the NFL.
Became a champion. On
Became
the
a champion.
Patriots.
And I believe Chip Kelly was the coach. I might be wrong about that. But I believe Chip Kelly was the coach. They wanted to keep him. They didn't
For the
like,
Ducks?
Yeah.
Oh, so we knew him.
I don't think he wanted to kick him out because he wanted to. I might be wrong about this, and it also doesn't matter because it was in the past. But they didn't want to kick him out because he had a kid. He said that.
Oh, shit.
He said it at a press conference. He's like, "Look, he's got a kid.
I didn't know that.
He's a senior. He's about to graduate. That's what's most important." And so that's all. He was banned from football activities the whole year.
Wow, having a kid
Yeah.
young finally paid off.
Story time with Bill.
So- Let's move on to the NBA.
Don't sing the song.
Y'all know the song. Shit.
The B block.
Yeah, the B block. We finally made it. It's a little late. Yeah, we were a little late on the B block.
A little late on the B block.
We had to pay tribute to those who have fallen to insane people. So here we are. Now we're going to talk about somebody else insane.
Oh my goodness.
Who you got?
I'm talking about, we got to get into this Zsa shit.
Oh, gee. What is wrong with this guy?
What the fuck is wrong with Zsa? First of all, he looks like a boxer. He looks like he just got...
He looks like Rocky after he got beat the shit out of
in a Rocky
Why is
movie.
it that he looks like he just got beat the fuck
If
up
he does,
before
he
every
does.
basketball game?
Yeah.
He looks like he's boxed somebody.
And one of these days, he's going to catch one from a pissed off player for playing dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's going to knock him out at some point.
Man, nah, these basketball players are soft. I have to take that back.
If you haven't seen it,
He's going to get pushed real hard at some point.
At one point, somebody's going to be like, hold me back. You better hold me back.
You better hold me back.
Some point. But no, nobody's going to do shit. That's what's sad about the NBA today.
Do you guys think he intentionally tried to land
Well, hold on.
Westbrook's
If you
knee?
haven't seen it, Oklahoma versus the Warriors, Zaza gets tangled with Russell Westbrook and Nick Young, hesitates, and then I can see it in his face, decides to just do the people's elbow right into Russell Westbrook's legs, and gosh, the league looked at it, no suspension. God, this guy is just a bad person.
It's terrible, man. Like, people want to say Nick Young tripped him up.
No, man.
But I'm like, yo, I don't care if Nick Young did trip him up. He fell.
He decided.
He
There was a decision that was made
You can see it in his face. He's like, I'm going to fall right here.
It was a hitch. He was like, ooh. Yeah. You can see he said, ooh, I think I could play this off like Nick Young is tripping me right now.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yeah, totally. Totally. I was like,
let's see if
there was
this'll
no
hurt
reason
him.
to fall right there. What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
The ball isn't even over there anymore.
Can you imagine if that ruined like Russell Westbrook's season, maybe his career?
Well, I don't give a fuck about the season.
No, but like, what if it ruined his career? He tore something.
No, exactly.
And then all he has to say is like, talking in some bar or something. Is like, hey, what ruined your career? Oh man, a guy named Zaza Pachulia. And they're like, who?
What? Who?
That is a bad story.
Oh no, everybody's gonna go, oh, that fucktard
Oh, Pachulia.
Zsa Pachulia.
This dude should be the Warriors MVP, because if he didn't take out Kawhi Leonard in last year's playoffs,
They was getting swept.
yeah.
I saw a sweep.
Oh, the Spurs were up by like 20-something points in that
Twitter
game.
was going
Spurs
crazy.
would have fucking won that series if they had a healthy Kawhi. They were balling.
Well, all I know is that the Golden State Warriors would have lost that game against the Oklahoma City Thunder on Saturday if he hadn't have jumped on top of his legs right then.
Yeah.
Because when that happened, that's when all of a sudden we saw them go up by 20 points, where the Oklahoma City Thunder's number one Achilles heel became glaringly obvious, which is they got no bench. They got no bench.
No.
With Roberson down, they got no bench. Andre, damn, I thought we was going to be all right without you, man. You can't shoot for shit.
He can't shoot for shit, but what he does
But he's
on the
just an extra
court,
body.
plus, I think he plays 30-plus minutes easily.
Right. And
he's a
And
guy
they were
that you
playing
can
maybe
always
like
have out
8
there.
players a game.
yeah, and Jeremy Grant was the other guy getting
Jeremy.
the bench minutes. He was the bench dude. Now he's a starter, and it's not working
Messing
out.
up the whole
it's not working out.
the whole chemistry.
But also, maybe they had a chance to win if Paul George doesn't go 1 for 14.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Paul George is hitting a
1 for
cold.
14.
Little cold
He thought it was
Just a
an
little
NBA
cold spell.
3-point contest.
I don't think he finished building the house. He was like, shit, I need a few more. And then I got my house, and then I'm going to get back at it.
I gotta ask you, because also this another thing pissed me off in the game. Draymond slapping Carmelo in the fucking head, blocking his shot and
I didn't see
slapping
that.
him in the head.
Carmelo goes up for a shot.
He's like going up for a shot and he blocks him and fouls him. But he
Draymond
hits
clearly blocks the shot. So on the
And swings
follow
through?
through, the hand just
Oh,
comes
shit.
down, and
It's not
Mo
just
on the
comes
head.
down. He on the follow through. He does this. You can't see that, people, but
There's a
that's a
little
little
flick in
wrist
the
action, a
wrist
little
happening.
bend, a little slap, a little follow through in the wrist.
It was
He's
a conscious decision.
It's not a jump shot.
He's learning from Zaza.
Oh man, Zaza. Yeah, look, Draymond Green is a dirty fucking player.
Yeah, we've seen
already
him
knew
kick
that.
people
He's
in the balls already.
He's the kicking in the balls,
Has
kicking
he
in the
had
head.
has he had any nut shots this season?
Not this season.
Okay, good.
Because he
No
got
nuts yet.
suspended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when they start hitting your pocket for 60 G's,
Those 60,000 add up.
when they hit you for them game checks, you'd be like, damn.
It's like, whoa, I just played for free.
You know what? When I realized how much basketball players get paid a game was when the Malice in the Palace took place, and Jermaine O'Neal was the highest paid player on that team, and he got suspended too. He was making like $100,000 a game.
Yeah, he's
$120,000 a game.
He was on a max.
he signed a huge contract.
Yeah.
They
And
love Jermaine
I
O'Neal.
That Pacers team was nice.
Yeah.
I don't even know how much these dudes are missing. Like today,
Oh,
like
they-
Draymond Green gets paid way more than
Yeah,
Jermaine
yeah,
O'Neal
yeah.
was getting paid. So I don't.
No,
man,
definitely.
that game check must have been like.
So he's like,
okay,
all right,
I ain't-
I'll lay off the nut shots.
Yeah, I might cut my foot off. And call me asking. I'm gonna make sure I don't never kick nobody in the nuts.
Is Westbrook still your MVP?
He's still putting up the same numbers, so I don't understand why he wouldn't be the MVP this year. But James Harden has got a better record, and so that's what everybody wants to do. They want to give it to him.
Who do you have?
He only averages 10 free throws a game.
I mean, he shoots a lot of free throws. James Harden has to be up there. I mean, LeBron James, depending on how this Cavs team ends,
They
could
just
easily
lost to the
get it.
Spurs without
did.
Kawhi Leonard.
Spurs are in third place, though. Hey, they're good.
This is the thing. The Spurs without Kawhi Leonard, they're still a
They're
really
still the
good
Spurs.
basketball team. They're still the Spurs, yeah.
Dude, Kyle Anderson.
I still
Oh, man.
love the Spurs in most basketball situations.
Yeah.
And you have to. You just have to respect it.
It's a system, and Pop is an amazing coach.
Also, Pau Gasol is playing basketball.
I love Pau
like
Gasol.
he is.
He's
look,
never really slowed down.
No, because he
Never.
was always slow.
he was always slow. He was always slow. He was always slow.
That's a long man.
That's
yeah.
fair. That's fair. But
But he's got footwork, and he's got hooks.
His basketball IQ is
Yeah.
through the roof.
through the roof, and he's in the right place for that skill set. Laker fans, I'm sorry.
Hey, we got our 2 championships with him.
Yeah,
But you should have.
I mean,
No, they first of
how
all.
much do you want?
First of all, let me tell you, Kobe Bryant. I guarantee you, Kobe Bryant, because I know he's listening. I know he's listening while he's doing his workout routine right now. I know he's saying, "Oh no, Bill's right. We needed Powell because he was begging Powell to stay, and he couldn't get him to stay because he had been disrespected by the whole organization for years and years and years, being on a trading block every fucking year.
yeah.
Now he's still playing basketball. He could have been a Laker for life.
2013, Lakers put up billboards to try and re-sign Dwight Howard. 2014, Powell didn't get anything.
Nothing.
And he's like, all right, I guess I'll go to Chicago then.
Bye, pal.
Eric, who's your MVP?
I'll James Harden right now. It has to be. Like Houston taking over the number one spot in the West, and just the way he's been playing, you can't really deny that right now.
I agree. If you're going to give it to the best player on the best team, it has to be James Harden. I disqualify him a little bit just because I've seen him in the playoffs year after year. For some reason, he just stops.
Yeah, let's see if he stopped. But right now in the season, yeah, I'll go James Harden.
Well, that's why it's a regular season award. I mean, KG got the MVP.
Dirk Nowitzki got it.
And Dirk Nowitzki got it and famously was
Ousted in the first round
sad as fuck because he got it
in a press conference.
after they had already been bounced out of the damn playoffs. He was pissed.
Yeah.
So, it's a regular season award. I guess we got to give it to James Harden Fuck James Harden though.
Congratulations,
He's a fuck-
James Harden.
All
You
right,
have the
James Harden.
I mean,
just a
what-
little after the All-Star break MVP
Since we're
award.
gonna give him the MVP award, let's go ahead and talk about the reasons why they are not going to
Beat the Warriors.
make it out of the second round.
Okay.
You
Third
don't
round.
think Houston's going to make it out of the
They're not
second
gonna.
round?
Why would I have reason to believe that?
They'd be probably going against the Blazers in the second round.
I'm just saying.
What's
Why,
going on at the bottom of the?
you know
They'd
what?
be going against the 4,
We're
right?
slacking. Bring up some stats. Y'all bullshit for a second.
Well, if they take the number 1 seed,
Well, they have the 1 seed.
right? So who's at the 8 seed right now?
It's like the Clip. I think it's gonna be the Clippers. Or no, right now it's the
No.
Pelicans, and it could be the Clippers.
Pelicans are playing really well. They're at like the freaking 5 seed
See,
or something.
Anthony Davis
Oh my
is-
goodness! I
Anthony
think we were talking
Davis.
about how the Pelicans are gonna like be diving.
They didn't.
They didn't.
They didn't.
They're just flying up,
Dude.
Anthony Davis is beasting out.
He's just added DeMarcus Cousins' stats to his stats.
He's
two
scored like
amazing
45
players.
points and 20 something rebounds every game.
Dude, Rajon Rondo is just like giving him the ball. It's like getting my 12 assists a game here.
Yeah, the Pelicans are rising quickly.
So, okay,
the
yeah.
Nuggets.
Speaking to your
Oh, shit, I was wrong.
Pelicans.
Damn, the
Pelicans
Pelicans
are-
rated up to the number 5.
Yeah. So the Nuggets, they would be playing the Nuggets right now.
Oh,
They
that's an
jumped
easy
up to
win.
5 because Oklahoma City dropped.
Oklahoma
in
City
their,
is on
winning
the
streak.
decline.
Right.
Trailblazers just sit there.
San Antonio Spurs are number 4. I was wrong. Minnesota is 3. Golden State 2.
Yeah, Minnesota without Jimmy
Rockets
Butler
are-
though.
So
It's going to be a.
on
Take
a
a dive.
yeah, they're on a 2-game win streak though.
So Houston versus the Nuggets right now.
That's an easy.
Houston will win that
that's
series.
a sweep.
They might lose one in Denver because Denver's really good at home.
And then they'll play the Spurs. Yeah, you're right, Bill. I could see them losing to the Spurs there. The Spurs,
Again.
Spurs have the Rockets' number.
Again.
Possibly.
I
I mean,
going
it-
to block Harden again.
And they're saying Kawhi.
But I can
just
also
saw
see-
yesterday that Kawhi is working back out with the team. He's not doing 5-on-5 drills yet,
No,
but he's
yeah, I
working
did-
back out
I
with the
did see
team
that.
right now. So
Targeting a March comeback.
exactly, the Rockets might not even be in third place they might be in the 4th spot.
Your MVP, lady.
The Spurs might win the finals this year.
Oh man, that would.
I
be
would
so
not.
sick.
Would anybody be
No,
surprised if the
that would
Spurs
be
won?
so
I am never
sweet.
surprised if the Spurs win the NBA finals.
Right.
Yeah,
I think every year they have a chance.
I used to hate them, but I grew to not hate
appreciate them.
Right now, I still like the Rockets
just say not
to
hate.
win the finals.
I don't know. Appreciate is the right word. I like Kawhi Leonard. Shout out to Compton, but
You think Kawhi might
also
come to
like
LA?
LaMarcus Aldridge. We're not even mentioning LaMarcus is really carrying the team. He's the one scoring
Aldridge is
all
awesome.
the points.
Oh, he's amazing.
Well-deserved All-Star.
Oh, 100%.
Ginobili's hurt right now. Got a chest contusion. Somebody hit him in the chest. He old, but
Yeah. By the way, do you know what a contusion is?
it's a bruise. In
It
the
just
chest.
means a bruise.
Yeah, it's a
It
bruise.
sounds so much worse than a
That's
bruise.
right.
Oh, I got a contusion.
It's a
Sounds like
bruise.
someone stabbed you with
Yeah.
something.
Or like something's growing on you.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, you mean a bruise?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just a
you got
bruise.
it.
Yeah, one of those.
You
But
got it.
you'll be fine.
But man, when you 41,
Yeah.
a bruise means.
I mean, there's different levels of
a bruise
bruises.
Yeah.
means somebody hit you with one of them elbows, and you
Yeah,
was
like if Dwight Howard elbows
sick.
you in the heart, you're
Yeah.
gonna feel that.
like
I
I'm
probably had that bruise for a couple weeks.
pop.
Then I'll call
I'ma
it
sit
a
down,
contusion.
pop. Yeah, I ain't built for that.
Who do you like for the NBA Finals?
Finals. I mean, the easy choice is the Warriors, but I think LeBron is gonna get to the finals, and I think he's gonna win, and we're gonna see the greatest player of all time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Heard it here. Probably not first,
Talking about
but you
Michael
heard it
Jordan is
here.
gonna come back. Michael Jordan, he cannot play. He's an owner. He can't play. He's not allowed to sign with another team. He can only sign with his team.
Oh, didn't he do? He did that on Washington, right?
Right. He can only sign with his own team.
He was part owner and player
Well,
on
the Hornets
Washington.
could use him.
the Wizards.
The fucking the Charlotte Hornets. He's the owner of the Hornets, right?
The Hornets. Yeah, the Hornets could use him. They could use him.
They can use a lot.
But if
I'll put Jordan out
LeBron
there
if
right now.
LeBron wins this championship against this Warriors, you got. I mean,
I got what?
yeah.
If he wins, look,
That's what 9 finals in a row.
What would that mean? That would just mean nothing. That would mean nothing. That would mean nothing in comparison to
what Michael Jordan did.
Michael Jordan, Kareem
That'd be a
Abdul-Jabbar.
step in the right direction, though, to catch him.
Wilt the Stilt.
Yeah, let's not forget the Cavs could win the finals as well.
Jordan Clarkson's going to hit one huge 3-pointer. He's going to have one huge game, and it's going to swing the tide.
Jordan Clarkson? That's a prediction.
Jordan Clarkson's
heard it here
killing
first,
it over
people.
there.
He's a fireball.
You heard it here first.
I like him.
If it ever happens,
He's a half Filipino guy.
I knew we were getting into the real deal. Jordan Clarkson, most beloved Laker. You guys know why? Because he's Filipino.
Boom.
Boom. Boom. Getting all the love out here in L.A. No matter where he goes. Also getting all the love in Brooklyn.
And really happy to be out of Los Angeles, I bet.
On a championship team.
Yeah, and away from Mr.
On a
Ball.
championship team? Have y'all been
Just talked
watching
about
playoff team.
how
the playoff teams? Let's go up to the Eastern Conference. Let's talk about the Eastern
Cavs
Conference.
wait, we're talking about the Cavs.
It's LeBron James.
That's a playoff team.
The team he's on.
A championship team.
The team he's on has won no championship.
Not yet.
Settle.
But the possibility to win a champion.
They have a possibility
Cavs over the Lakers
of
has
making
to
the
be very
playoffs right now. They have a possibility of not falling into the 4th spot. Because as of right
The Cavs don't care. The Cavs just need to make the playoffs and they'll be fine.
Well, that's all they have a chance of
They
doing.
could
They're
probably-
7
they can beat
games
anyone.
back right now. You really think they're going to make up 7 games? Now, it was 6 games when the All-Star break.
the Cavs might not win the Central Division.
Right.
Dude, right now, it would be the Cavs versus the Bucks. That would be a sick first round.
Oh, the Greek freak.
would be-
Giannis.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about those possibilities. You say LeBron James could possibly be considered the greatest of all time if he beats this year's Warriors. But what if he doesn't even fucking get out of the Eastern Conference?
Then he's still a top 5 player of all time.
What if he loses to the Bucks?
I'm not going to discount the guy. He's
And
a
then-
4-time MVP.
Yeah, he's still one of the greatest players of all time.
I'm just saying. So now all of a sudden he wins one game, he's thrown into the stratosphere. But if he loses,
No, not one game. One finals
series
against
one series,
probably one of the
excuse me.
greatest
it's
teams
a
of all
step
time.
in the
So
right
then-
direction.
Yeah, but I
But
think
no,
if
it
he loses
doesn't-
to the Bucks, I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just tell you something. Not only am I gonna kill him, but all of America
Cleveland.
is gonna kill him.
They won't lose to the Bucks.
I'm gonna just say it. But let's just say they sweep the Bucks, okay, which is what everybody in Cleveland with Cleveland ears is saying right now. They're like, "Fuck you, Bill. He's gonna fucking sweep the Bucks. How dare you?" Okay, let's say he sweeps the Bucks. So then who do they play? They play maybe
Boston or the Sixers.
exactly. So now you're telling me they're gonna sweep?
Not going to sweep,
No,
but they're,
no, I'm not
he's
talking
not
about
going to lose to
sweeping.
Kyrie. I'll tell you that.
That's he's gonna.
I just want to see LeBron James versus Kyrie Irving at some point in
that
the
would be
playoffs.
nice.
That's really all I want in the East. And for the Pacers to cause a little damage.
They'll cause some damage.
I still
To
think
just,
Danny
like,
Ainge.
tickle me a little
I
bit.
still think Danny Ainge believes that he will have Jason Hayward for the
Gordon
playoffs.
Hayward.
Gordon Hayward. Why do I keep calling him Jason Hayward?
Baseball
Jason
Bill.
Hayward. That's right.
Oh, speaking of baseball, just real quick, Mr. Jake Berger for the Chicago White Sox.
What happened?
Tore his Achilles, I guess. He's out for the season. So
What the fuck is up with these Achilles
sorry, Jake. I was
heels?
looking forward to you.
It's
He was-
because
he was having a
these
great
players are
spring training so
doing
far
some
too.
serious
So
work.
get better,
out.
Jake.
You know what
Look
I'm-
forward to seeing you playing.
We look forward to seeing you playing next year.
What?
Because he ain't coming back. He ain't coming back at all.
Dr. Bill, why is the Achilles
When-
heel?
Okay, so players are blowing their Achilles tendons a lot.
New segment.
New segment. Because they, it's these different workout regimens. Back in the day, dudes didn't work out like they do now.
Okay.
And putting a lot of stress on that pops and things, especially at a certain age. It's a wear and tear injury. It's nothing you can even really do to prevent it.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Ask Dominique the Freak.
Is that what happened to him?
Dominique Wilkins popped his Achilles tendon at like 30.
I've witnessed
33
two
or something like that.
I've witnessed two popped Achilles in person, just playing basketball. You can literally hear the pop, and like clockwork, they fall down and they look behind them because they think someone kicked them.
Yep.
And then they look at their ankles like, oh my God.
Yep. Kobe Bryant said he looked at old boy and was like, "Did you kick me?" And he was like, "Nah." And he was like, and when he said, "Nah," I knew I popped my Achilles. He said it felt like his calf bone, or he said it felt like his calf muscle was trying to come down. When he took a step, felt like his calf was hitting the ground.
Oh God.
Achilles tendon is a disgusting injury to deal with.
So he didn't get kicked, but he got the foul.
He did get the foul.
It was not a foul, but he got the foul.
He did get the foul. That's a straight up superstar foul if you ever got one.
If you fall, you got it. Should we do this? Should we do our dream team?
Ooh, did you guys do your dream teams? So
I did. I have a question.
yes.
Is this just the best positions of all time, or are we putting together a team to beat any other team?
I would say like name the 5 starters and possible guys on the bench.
Oh, okay.
What? That's a lot of people.
I didn't do the bench, but I could probably come off the list.
Or 5 starters.
Should I go first?
Yes, James, please.
Because you guys are gonna shit all over it anyway. Again, my caveat: I only comment on 2000.
So this is a dream
above.
team, all players included. Who would be on your starting 5?
We get it, James. You're not old.
Point guard.
You only know young
2000.
guys.
I only know what I know.
Yeah.
Point guard, Chris Paul.
Ooh, okay.
Pair him up with Kobe Bryant. We almost had it on the Lakers, and no one is scoring on that backcourt. That's ultimate defenders and a guy who loves to pass to a guy who loves to score.
Okay.
At center, another teammate, Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq.
There's no stopping an in his prime Shaquille O'Neal.
I agree, yes.
People love to say, oh, Kareem would take him to school. All right, he got the hook shot, but he's not stopping.
No, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah. No, Kareem Rush.
Oh, Kareem Rush.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I was thinking, continue.
Power forward,
Yeah.
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
So you got Shaq and Tim Duncan. That's a real Twin Towers.
No, yeah, I was thinking of Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem the Dream.
Yeah,
He got moves.
he beat
Shaq.
him down.
Not in his prime,
Shaq
though.
said the most
Shaq in his
difficult player.
prime belongs on this list, I think.
Oh, Shaq in his prime is yeah, but I mean,
And to round it out, to the final missing piece, to go with Chris Paul, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, and Tim Duncan, Andre Iguodala. This
it's on
guy
the dream team.
is an elite defender who can bring the ball up and knows his role. He's not going to take shots away from Kobe or
Wow,
Shaq.
I love that.
I hear you. I'm gonna have to write something down. I hear you.
To the listeners, I'm afraid for my safety right now.
Who was that you just named again?
Final 2016 Finals MVP, Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
2015,
I thought that's
excuse
what
me.
you
Yeah,
said.
yeah, no, that's what he said.
Okay.
Hey, he stopped LeBron.
Okay, let's see if my team would beat your team.
Let's do it.
Okay, so at point guard,
This is
matched
Tig,
up
this
against
is-
Chris Paul.
This is Tig, by the way.
You have Magic Johnson.
Love it.
Okay, I'm going to take Magic on that matchup. I think it'll be a nightmare for Mr. Chris Paul.
Dude is 6'9". He's a center who plays point guard.
As shooting guard, I'll just give to Michael Jordan.
Gotta go Jordan.
And then Reggie Miller would just sit on the bench and just wait for Jordan to get moved around my lineup.
Just drain threes.
Yeah. Small forward, Kevin Durant,
Love it.
or LeBron James. I'll probably start LeBron James and then have Durant come out.
Makes sense.
Be nice. Power forward, Mr. Sir Charles Barkley.
Who's
I'm
probably
not mad at
shorter
that.
than Magic Johnson.
He is. He's 6'4".
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just put him in there just because why
All
not?
right.
Why not
Get your
have
rebounds.
Charles Barkley in my lineup?
Yeah.
And then at center, I agree. I got Shaq and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at center as my dream team
I think
So-
James's team wins there.
to beat all
Gotta
teams.
say.
Well, I mean, James's team is good. It's good. I mean, I gotta be honest. I'm about to do this all off the top of the dome.
Real quick, I'm a comment.
Yeah.
Your team is a team full of great players. I don't think they mesh well.
See, this is going to be the hardest part.
Mesh well.
Yeah.
My team meshes.
It does have me there.
Nobody has Michael Jordan on their team.
I am Michael Jordan.
You had Michael Jordan?
Bill, you're not listening to me.
I just missed that one. I just missed that one.
We lost Bill blacked out for the
Get
last
that
minute.
vein back in your forehead.
No. I'm stuck on Andre Iguodala.
He can't get past Iggy.
I'm just stuck on Andre Iguodala.
Yes, Michael Jordan is 100%.
I was like, he might as well put Mike Price on there. He put Andre Iguodala. Put Steve Nash in there. Steve Nash on your team.
Steve Nash can't defend LeBron.
Nobody can defend LeBron.
Andre Iguodala did. That's why.
That's why he got 34 points. That's why he averaged 34 points and a triple double.
He was shooting like 30% on the games when Iguodala started.
Iguodala
Why did he get the Finals MVP?
Because Stephen Curry blacked out and had a fucking concussion or something, and didn't show up. People are looking for
pulled
him.
the James Harden.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why he got one MVP, because nobody else on that team could hit a shot, and he was the one doing that.
Iggy had a great series.
Yeah. Off the bench.
It's impressive.
Most ridiculous fucking Finals MVP.
Defense
ever.
wins championships.
You know, they should have just gave it to LeBron. I'm not even a LeBron fan. They should have just gave it to LeBron.
I'm not a fan of giving it to a losing team.
That has happened several
I'm not
times.
either.
It's happened once.
That's not fair.
It's happened
once. Jerry West, the first Finals against the Celtics.
No, I'm pretty sure it's happened.
I'm an expert on the NBA, especially from 2000.
I'm going to believe James on that one.
You just said you don't know anything other than what you've seen.
I'm a Wikipedia guy. I know all the trivia.
James is a wiki guy.
But I'm going to go ahead and go in with this list.
Go for it. Off the dome.
I'm going off the dome. And I'm not taking no positions, because guess what?
There are no positions
There are no positions. They only literally created the positions so that laymen's like us could understand the fucking game.
True.
Shout out to Stephen Naismith.
No, man, Jalen Rose said that.
No, Jalen Rose did say that. Shout out to Jalen Rose. We always give shout out to
Jalen Rose.
D to 313. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here with you, Jalen. But Stephen Naismith is the creator of the game, so.
Of what?
Stephen Naismith.
Naismith. I thought you said Stephen A.
Yeah. No.
I thought you said Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen Naismith. Not Stephen A. Smith. No, we're not giving Stephen A. Smith any shout outs.
No shout outs to Stephen A. Smith.
Right. I'm tired of you bloviating these preposterous notions over here.
You know what? Wait, real quick. This is my impression of Stephen A. Smith. In the National Basketball Association. Not the NBA, the National Basketball Association. Anyway.
You are correct. Kobe Bryant, a very dear friend of mine. I know he's listening. But yeah, I'm going with no positions.
Go.
I'm going with Wilt and Kareem down low. Bam.
All right.
Nobody stopping that. I'll bring my nigga Shaq off the bench for them.
You know what? And you know what? Shaq would agree with you.
Yeah, no, Shaq would totally agree with
Yeah.
me. I'm talking about the history, baby. I'm bringing you the history. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm gonna have MJ, and my point guard. Point guard was a little shaky.
You just said there's no positions.
I know there's no positions, but I need a guy to handle the ball.
Gotcha.
And I'm saying so.
Oh man, I know who he's gonna pick.
Ooh,
Steve Nash.
no.
Oh, okay.
No.
You love Steve Nash.
I wouldn't pick Steve Nash. If I was gonna pick a little guy, because the only little guy to win a championship like that is Isaiah Thomas. Still,
Oh, yeah.
Still to this day. So that's what I was really trying to go between him and old dude from Golden State. But anyway, I'm gonna go with him. Isaiah Thomas. I'm putting Isaiah Thomas on there, and I'm gonna bring probably. I was between Joe Dumars and Steve Nash off the bench.
Steve Nash
you
was
have
there,
4
though.
starters.
I only have 3 starters so far.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Well, yeah, no, I just got 4 starters. Yeah, I got 4 starters, and I just mentioned my bench player. Now, I didn't mention who I wanted for Jordan off the bench,
No.
but
Just
he
come off the
ain't really
bench.
going to probably come out the game.
That's
so
why Jordan was just someone that would hop around my lineup to
Right.
get other guys in. You never
Exactly.
take Jordan off the
Exactly.
Ever,
he
ever.
probably would yell at me if I told him he was coming out the game.
There's
so
no
I'm not
way if
gonna
Michael
put-
Jordan's in a dream team match with another dream team, he comes off the court.
Right.
He ain't losing that game.
And so my number 4 spot, I'm gonna put Larry Bird.
Larry Bird, yes.
Larry Bird's still one of the best shooters I ever seen.
Yeah.
And
Went
I
back
did
to
see-
back to back MVPs.
Yeah. And he's phenomenal. Great defender.
Great
shooting
passer.
the lights out the gym.
Great passer.
I would put behind him LeBron James off the bench.
That's a good squad.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
That's a pretty good squad there.
Off the bench. But then I need one more bench player, I believe. And who am I going to grab from the stratosphere? Dennis Rodman.
Sick.
So that's Joe, Isaiah Thomas, Jordan, Bird.
Did you live in the 80s?
I mean, I was born in the 80s. But, you know, my dad watched basketball. That's all we watched. And we didn't have cable.
Yeah.
And that was the only way I got to kick it with my dad was watching basketball. Anyway, and baseball. But anyway, so
See if Bill can remember his list here. There's a lot of players. I'm really excited to see how many.
No, yeah. I'm gonna tell you the starters
Okay.
because I had a lot of dudes off the bench and da. So I got Kareem, Wilt the Stilt. I'm gonna put Jordan out there, and then Joe and Isaiah.
Joe
then,
Dumars is
then
starting.
everybody else is. Yeah, I'm putting Joe Dumars.
He's starting.
wow.
He's starting.
I don't know, man. It's a clogged lane, and I don't think they mesh well. But
Clogged lane.
with Wilt and
That's how they
Kareem
played basketball.
back then.
I'm going to question the meshing of that team as well. Yeah.
And Isaiah and Jordan didn't get along.
There's a lot of mesh issues with that team.
No, it's no mesh issues there.
Still pretty sure my team wins.
Nah, man. Andre Iguodala stops Chamberlain and Kareem and Jordan.
I'm just trying to figure out where y'all gonna. So no, those were my
right.
5, and then I had what's his name, Larry.
Yeah.
I had LeBron, and I had
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash on the bench.
Yes.
and Rodman.
And Rodman.
Sick.
All right. Solid.
Well, that's 9
So-
players. How many is it off the?
Man, you
how
don't
many is
remember
on the team?
shit.
I'm saying how many is on a team.
I think you would have.
12.
Yeah, so that's only 9 people. That's what I was saying.
I only did 9.
That's what I was saying.
I did 5 because my team it doesn't need bench players.
James'
we
team
know we're
doesn't
gonna
need
be his
any
team
more.
Athletes.
we know we're gonna be his team.
These guys never come out.
You know what? Matt Barnes is on my bench. I like him.
Andre Iguodala's back is gonna be hurt by the second quarter. And he gonna be on the bench, and so now you're gonna be playing 4-on-5.
My bench is Matt Barnes, Ray Allen, Marcus Camby, Andre Miller,
Andre Miller.
and to stretch the floor, Manute Bol.
Manute Bol.
Yeah.
What about
To stretch
Dikembe
the
Mutombo?
Dikembe Mutombo.
Don't
He
forget
left his
about
man
your man,
off the dream
Dikembe.
team.
Poor
He left his man
Mutombo.
off the dream
I
team.
thought I had
Four-time
a
Defensive
fan.
Player of the Year is stopping anybody, especially with Andre Iguodala.
I mean, look, there's a lot of point guards I could have gone with, but fuck y'all. These are our lists. You put your starting 5 on the comments.
Put in the comments who you think is the best starting 5.
Just
And
comment
mine was
anything,
off
really.
the dome.
Yeah.
Any comments are welcome. Troll and if you want to yell at us about something.
Love trolls.
Fact checked us. We can always use it.
I brought mine.
It is really
I
fun to
brought
see what
mine
we're
all
wrong
off
about.
The dome. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I remembered it.
And yes, I remembered it.
So Jimmy Butler is a broke motherfucker.
Yeah. What do you guys feel about the Timberwolves and playoff chances after Butler's
They're
gone?
gonna lose 6 straight games.
Is he not going to be back for the playoffs?
He's out.
He's got a meniscus tear. He's gonna plan on coming back for the playoffs, but he's gonna be basically playing on bone. Hello.
Ah, man. So
I think his career is done.
what? Really?
you're gonna see him debilitate like D Wade did.
Oh boy.
Well, he
He's
was
not
playing,
gonna be the same player no more.
You're talking about torn Achilles. He was playing
Jimmy Butler
40
was
minutes a
having
game, I think.
Yeah, he was having a great year too.
He was having a great year, also running his shit into the ground.
Well, that's a shame because, well, I don't know. Maybe Andrew Wiggins can blossom now. Maybe he learned a little something from
Towns
Jimmy
is still
Butler.
over there too.
Towns is sweet.
I want to get to this topic before we fucking shit the bed, because I do agree with you guys. We pretty much all agree about that team.
Not a championship team.
Not a championship team.
but we like
Sorry,
the
Jimmy
team.
Butler.
We really like everybody on the team.
Get better.
But it's some craziness going on in the NBA. We got Mark Cuban being a very irresponsible father
Boy.
to his team that
God.
he owns.
So if you don't know, I guess Mark Cuban had a CEO, president of operations, who a lot of sources came out and said that CEO and you know who if you haven't looked it up, Rachel Nichols has a great monologue on it and pretty much breaks it down for everyone. The CEO sexually harassing people, groping, making inappropriate comments, and it finally got into the press. He got outed, right?
Yeah, it's been going on for 18 years. One of the guys.
It's been going on forever.
CEO. And then the other guy
CEO
was
is no longer there.
Right.
He left and went to another place where they
Under Armour.
fired him. Yeah, Under Armour.
Yeah.
In which they fired him like 2 months later for the same behavior.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So it took
Rachel
18
Nichols breaks it all
years.
down perfectly.
oh,
yeah.
real scumbag.
Yeah, dude.
You can quit shouting Rachel Nichols out.
Dude, she's awesome.
We don't do shout outs.
My bad.
We don't mention them. We don't mention them.
Shout out Bill for breaking this story.
I didn't break nothing. And she didn't break anything either.
Right. So what are your thoughts on Mark Cuban?
Well, he is saying he didn't know anything.
BS.
But
Yeah,
we
do you
all
guys
know
think
that's bullshit.
How does Mark Cuban not know this is going on?
Because he knows it's going on.
He's
man.
got to know.
He claims to
that
be
it's
the
going on.
most hands-on owner in all of sports. And, that's just him sucking his own dick. That's, we all know that's
Of course,
bullshit.
he said that because you have to say that. You can't be like, oh yeah, I knew the whole time.
No, he doesn't have. No, he said that before. I'm saying he claimed. Oh, you mean said he didn't know?
Yeah.
Well,
He said
no,
it because what else is he going to say?
He also fired these guys like immediately.
He fired
yeah,
the head
after-
of. He fired the head of HR.
Hey, he's not sorry. He's sorry he got caught.
But the head of HR, I think it came out that the head of HR had told him about it. So now he's told you about this, and you fired the dude.
Yeah.
So you fired the dude for doing his job.
You know what my number one rule at work is? Don't touch anyone. I don't touch anyone.
Well, let me just break it down.
Don't talk to anyone.
Because there's a lot of
Don't
dudes.
even look.
Don't
at
look anyone in the eye.
Nope.
Don't talk
Since
to
you
them.
already brought her up,
5 feet away at all times.
Yeah.
Rachel Nichols mentioned that she hears dudes saying that they don't know how to act around women and they don't know what to say and da 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 da. Well, let me break it down for you dudes who don't know what to do and don't know what to say. Let me break it down. What you need to do is don't pull your dick out unless somebody has asked you to pull your dick out.
Yeah.
And don't touch anybody. Don't touch anybody.
Just don't touch anybody.
How about just
Unless-
don't touch anybody?
Yeah.
Unless they ask you to touch them.
It's a really simple rule.
These
I feel
things
like.
are very simple. I thought people learn these things.
Just
in
don't touch
school.
anybody.
Oh.
And
You don't want me to touch your butt?
Nah, didn't
Going for it anyway.
didn't want that.
yeah.
I'm gonna be touching all on that butt. You don't want me to touch your butt? I'm gonna touch your butt.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so dudes, please stop fucking touching girls. Quit pulling your dick out. Don't masturbate in front of women. And don't fucking grab women on their boobs. Or their butts.
Stop it.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
Just stop. So anyway, we're fucking out of here.
Thanks for listening. If you listened,
Subscribe and comment.
See you next week.
later.
A little bit spit sick with it. Molotov flip up, I'm on a mission. Disengage, blaze your whole system. Split and bullet fusion, colossal contusion. Momentum force movements, skill monumental. Mind you not when I rock a block of instrumentals. Lyrical is poetry, flip prose poetically. To the core, rock correctly, wax shit I don't see.
It's outrageous, the way I rock the mic.
Bitch niggas contest. Fuck around, get a hold of your chest.
It's outrageous, the way I rock the mic.
The bitch niggas contest. Fuck around, get a hold of your chest. I'm the incredible.